Welcome to this video. There are some extremely alarming and concerning reports coming out of the UK over the last couple of days where the UK government has ordered Apple to build a backdoor into its encryption, specifically targeting its iCloud service. Though don't be surprised when they try to expand this to all of Apple's services such as iMessage, FaceTime, device encryption. And you can see there's several articles here. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but referencing one report from the BBC. But basically the UK is demanding this, saying they need a backdoor in order to fight crime or catch criminals. I think my first reaction to that sort of comment is living in a glass house, a clear, transparent house, and requiring everyone, all citizens, to do that so that police could drive up and down the street and just look into the house to see if there's a meth lab or someone being held hostage or illegal guns. Yes, absolutely. That would definitely help fight crime, just having a clear, transparent house. Maybe we should get rid of tinted windows and make all cars and vehicles clear and transparent. Maybe everyone should be required to wear clear, transparent clothing so that way we can see what they're hiding underneath their clothing. This idea that this is needed to fight crime is ludicrous and not true. Sometimes fighting crime requires more than just sitting at a desk, and this will not make citizens safer. It will hurt citizens, not just in the UK, but across the world. When you add a backdoor to encryption, it opens up the door for it to be abused by, first off, Apple. You could have a rogue employee, or just Apple themselves could abuse it. Governments such as the UK, especially where it's being reported that this demand cannot be made public, so if they make future demands, we may never know. And other abusive governments will certainly want to use backdoors in order to execute surveillance on their citizens and to suppress opposing opinions. And hackers will have a heyday. The moment you add a backdoor, it can be exploited by anyone, not just the people with the keys, and keys can be stolen. Furthermore, criminals are criminals. They're not stupid, they're often clever, and if you add a backdoor to Apple's services, criminals are not going to continue sitting on that service. They're going to go elsewhere. So what you will be left with is a service being used by millions of users, innocent civilians who will be less protected, their data will be at risk, and the criminals have gone to other services and will still be protected. You do not accomplish anything by adding a backdoor. And this continuously comes up over and over and over and over again under the guise of needing it to fight crime. And all it will accomplish is degrading civilian privacy, degrading civilian security and safety, and also degrading human rights. Because this keeps coming up over and over and over again, citizens everywhere, regardless of which country you live in, need to take this sort of thing seriously. If you live in a country where you have the right to vote, you need to vote for government officials that support and protect privacy for their citizens. You cannot sustain a free country if you are forcing a way for the government to execute surveillance and secrecy on its citizens. You cannot sustain security and privacy if you're adding weaknesses that hackers and malicious actors can exploit. I will link several articles down below in the notes down in the video description. I do recommend you take the time to read through at least a couple of them just to stay informed. Again, there's a whole list of sources if you want to do your own research. But again, please take this very, very seriously. And again, this affects everyone, regardless of where you live, in the UK or not. If the UK is successful in doing this, it will also embolden other governments, and it's just downhill from there. That is everything for this video. If you do have any comments or questions, please post them down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider sharing it. And if you would like to support the channel, go ahead and hit that join button, the subscribe button, the thanks button, or that bell notification icon to get notifications on future videos. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day.